What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And y'all check this out, man. As y'all can see by the title, man, this one right here hit hard. You know, rest in peace, rich homie Quan. Send my condolences out to his family. Hope y'all get things together, man. I understand how the things work. It don't matter what it is when it's come to dealing with death. It ain't never an easy pill to swallow. So, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to release those emotions. But speaking of emotions, y'all, it's just a couple things that just throw me off about the whole thing that's going on. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about a deep thing of what we all could take from this and learn from it. Because at the end of the day, we don't want somebody losing their life or, you know, their life going in vain. You feel what I'm saying? Let's make the most of it. Let's try to transmute what we can from it, especially when it comes to the youth, especially when it comes to the celebrities, you guys. Look at what all these celebrities going through. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're tucking your kids and letting them know, you know, in life about mental health. Because when they get down to it, y'all see how it is. A lot of these people is going through mental depression and can't really handle things due to the poverty or due to the way that it was raised. You know what I'm saying? And this is an intentional thing. It's unintentional, intentional. You feel what I'm saying? So it brings this type of thing where if you're trying, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to come from this area, you have to work a lot harder than a lot of other people. So when you're coming from the bottom to try to get up there, you know what I'm saying, like what we done seen Rich Homie come from, you know, type of way, still going in. We done seen him come from all these different mixtapes to blowing up to being this like big timer of what we known as like with world tour with Young Thug and junk like that. But it get deeper than that because you'll wonder where he went at. Did he fall off earth and stuff like that? But people be having things they battling, y'all, that's beyond what we can see. Even when they making these music as a song that we think is good, these people be already on some type of drug to try to deal with the mental issues that they went through life already. And then they start trying to take a lot of responsibility in, and now they feel like they have to keep this up the float before they even, you know, and they can't keep it up the flow. They feel like their family gonna fall off. But beyond that, man, I just want to get back to the emotional part because it's a difference. Now, if I'm just gonna say it like this, right? If something happened to me where I passed out, or even, you know, because I looked at it and I listened to the 911 call, y'all, and it kind of messed with me a little bit because I know, you know what I'm saying, me and my girl been together for some years and stuff, so it might be a little different. But I know at the same time, I done had those short relationships too, where you could tell at least if a person care about you a little bit. So it kind of throw me off when I see the Rich Homie Quan girlfriend phone call. And she basically explained that she looked at him as he was on the couch or whatever, sleep from the previous night of. So the next day when she came back, you know what I'm saying, she said that she just threw a cover on him or just walked outside to continue doing what she had to do. One thing about it, dog, if you got a love on the other half, man, that ain't how that works. Normally, they want to hear your voice, check on you, see your response, and they normally be right there on point with it. Now, I don't know the situation, but I'm just saying it do look a little crazy because how come, you know, his girlfriend was on the phone? Maybe she used to this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to give her that. But at the same time, I got to keep it real. Like, if right now if something was to happen, especially if you black in your home, think about it. Anybody died in your home, even that uncle that y'all talk shit about, it's gonna be a little bit of you gonna be able to hear it in your heart. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like now it's just like people just talk through things. That's another problem I had before I even did this video. I was like, I don't want to just talk to the man through the man's death and not make it like, yo, he just lost his life. But at the same time, I don't want to drag that he lost his life. There's nothing you can do about it after it's already happened. And how I break it down on this channel, y'all already understand death to a whole different level. So the people that might be tuning in might not understand it. And that ain't my thing. I can't please the world all the time. They'll have to come through the channels and see what type of person I am to see where I'm coming from. Sometimes that's just what it is. Because a lot of times people get blocked by biasness and shit like that, and it causes everything to be hard. So I'm going to look at it for just what it is. If I'm sitting here, even if I'm in my sorrow and want to know everything that's going on, to hear that phone call just made it sound like a lack of concern. You know what I'm saying? It just even the actions behind before it happened, before you find out he dead, and then when she get on the phone or finding out about his death, it just throw me off, y'all. Because it seems ungenuine. It seems like it's not real. It seems like it's almost a play. It seems like it's almost planned, and y'all know how things get down behind closed doors. So like I was finna say earlier, with all this tying in, he was already going through it with those. He was already going through it with those powers that be of trying to release mixtapes without getting sued. So he had to go a whole bunch of years without dropping no songs. And if he had to drop a song, he would have had to pay them in order for him to drop a song. It's just like how we get hit with us working and paying taxes. You know what I'm saying? The more you work, the more taxes you have to pay out. So it's the same type of thing like that's going on, but the way that they wig it up with the music society, obviously they put these people on a certain deals and have them doing certain things that if they did it a way that it could punish them more than it could help them. So we'll see a lot of them going through these things. And if y'all don't believe it y'allself, think about it. Why all of these people want to still get on pills and stuff like that? They try to ease their mind. They try to take their mind from out of this world because they don't want to be part of what they have to be part of, no matter if they have to live it every day. Now, that's be another thing of a walking, what it's called, internal, infinite regrets. That's what I was trying to get out. So when we looking at it, that's like growing up, how we grow up. We like, yo, this is here, God gonna handle it. But when you actually going through life and stuff like that, who's gonna actually handle it? You got to have your mental in the right place, because at the same time, I be telling y'all all the time, this mind is our spaceship. If your mental not in the right place, you're gonna find yourself in the wrong place as well. You get what I'm saying? And not in the right place. Like, damn, why can't I never be where I need to be at the right time? And that's just how this stuff plays out, y'all. So when it comes to drugs, guns, killing each other and all that, I'm against it, period. Because you got to think about it like this. Even if it ain't a gun, look how many rappers lost their life from a pill just this year, even recently. You got Lil Key, you got the lady that passed away from Memphis area or whatever. You got, man, there's so many different people that's passing away on pills. I don't even want to go down the list. So you got pills versus guns that's like basically taking out the youth, taking out the people that's trying to go somewhere or that got something planned for them. Because at the end of the day, y'all, all this shit be a setup. When you're born into this realm, it's a lot that you have to understand. And there's chapters that tell us about that in the Bible, but the way that we grow up and the way that we program things, man, a lot of people be real lost onto what's going on. It's not to be avoided. You just need to know this is what's going on. It's like everybody's not going to take the right route for themselves. You got to know what right route for you. You got to know, hey, you know what? I'm rich. I'm this famous. If it's people out there that don't like me, they might could easily poison me, give me a bad pill. Shit, hell, even when it comes to restaurants or something like that, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Somebody might wipe something on your drink and stuff like that. Man, listen, I'm from the hood, bro. If I put down my drink at a bar, I'm not touching that bitch no more. That shit dead. As soon as it leave my hand, excuse me, y'all. That shit dead. As soon as it leave my hand, I'm not touching it no more. So you got to have a certain moral and code of how you move out here. And sometimes it be already too late, especially when they cutting and lacing shit with fentanyl. Now, one thing about that, y'all, when these people getting hit with this, it don't matter what drug it is. Sometimes a person will try to do whatever they can just to sell that batch, just to get off. You know what I'm saying? If you from the hood, you already know you done ran across some bad batches of some shit, whether it's gas, whatever the fuck it is. You feel what I'm saying? And the salesman is not going to be like, oh, no, this ain't hitting right. Or no, there's a salesman. So their whole point is to get that motherfucker off no matter what, because they look at it like, I got to feed my family no matter what. So even when you look at drugs being sold to each other, it's the same fucking thing. It's like, yeah, I know I see them killing people. I see this drug killing people, but I'm still going to sell it to each other, people that look just like me, because I need the money. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why they have certain laws and have an effect and stuff like that. Y'all, if y'all don't know, go tune into the Big Meech programming. Go tune into the Port of Miami thing of how, you know, drugs got here and all of those different type of things. You'll find 20 stories and they all came here from the government. I had to hurry up and slide that in there, y'all. Y'all know how it be. It'd be hard to get those words out. But anyway, man, that's what I want to say about it. I got a lot of other stuff I want to touch on and stuff like that, man. So y'all stay tuned. I'm out. OG Drip.